mound. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has gotten the inconsistent label before, but it's usually not too bad. Sometimes he's dead on with corner pitches, and other times he seems to tighten it up a bit. Up and down seems to be a similar experience, so we'll see how he does in this one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christopher Luke goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order. Jake Odorizzi will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lumps, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And, Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now, you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Again, a 1-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Miller ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Right side. Robinson ranges to his right. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. They step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Jones will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And in center field, Adam Jones. Just put a gold glove on him right now. He's going to be there every year, running and ranging and making all the plays in center field. And I love the fact that he's always smiling after he makes a great play on the hitter.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting set. First baseman.
Now in the box, Clint Robinson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jose Bautista.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Luke is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball called for strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Scope. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in, Nick Franklin. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And he watches a splitter for a called third strike, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And that misses for ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. Way out in front. The windup and the 0-1. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lays off. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled back.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Odorizzi looks in on his way with the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, center fielder Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The left fielder
digging in to
7,
try it again. Christopher Luke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Ball 2. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Donald Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit in the air out to left field. Luke has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder
Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Really dotting the corners here with the fastball. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Longoria.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
The right fielder, number 20.
Stepping up now, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Clint Robinson will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Machado is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Swing and a looper to left. Miller into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Way out in front. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6th inning coming up, still zip. Here's Brad Miller, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Brad Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Digging in to try it again. Giovanni Soto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike. Now the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Nick Franklin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Jonathan Scope.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to shallow center. On the move is Kiermaier, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, he's known for hitting the ball out of the ballpark, but that just shows you how strong he is. He gets jammed, he's able to fight it off and flip it over the infield. That's a strong dude.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You maybe draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Standing in now, Jose Reyes. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Yeah, and that credit the batter for busting out of the box and hustling down the line instead of getting mad at himself for rolling over on a ground ball. It's little things like that that can change the whole game.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One-0 count. Here it is. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And there goes Reyes. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Second and third here, one man out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Hey, this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Ready once again, Donald Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Reyes is on his way home. In to score, the runner from second, Jones, rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Alex Colomé, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. In now, Mark Trumbo, and this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3. Back here on the show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Christopher Luke. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Yeah, he had good stuff today. It was fun watching him throw. Now he's got to finish it off, though. A lot of guys give up that hit right here and just fall apart. He's got to finish the game now.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. We'll see Adam digging in once again. Adam Jones. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Ready for another shot now, Jeff Mathis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Left field. Luke moves over. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Schoop. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kiermaier is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Steven Souza.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Clint Robinson. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
The batter, number 13.
Striding in once again, Brad Miller. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. De Aza is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing and a liner. Foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Hit out toward second. Franklin is there. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Well, batter number 7, designated hitter, Jose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Miller. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Standing in, Alejandro De Aza. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Into the box now, Donald Jones. Pitch inside. Oh, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Orioles held in check there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Nick Franklin comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swing and a miss for strike one. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Kevin Gausman wins his 3rd of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that'll just Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. CC Sabathia will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a pretty good weekend for them. I mean, you win Friday and Saturday, and now you come here ready to win and possibly sweep the series on Sunday here. So, impressive weekend for them.
Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Christopher Luke comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Scope, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. So a perfect 1-2-3 first for the big fella CC Sabathia. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching the show. Drew Smiley out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, the last 3 outings, he's allowed a lot of base runners, and all you got to do is look at his whip. It's over 1-4. When you have that, you're going to have a tough outing. He's got to get that number down and keep the traffic off the bases.
And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping into the box, Adam Jones. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Appeal down to first. Yes, sir, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Reyes is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down because, once again, they're off to a good start.
At the plate, Donald Jones, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Longoria. Makes the play, 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Mark.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. From the stretch. Here's a high pop-up. Mercer is there for it. And that ends the inning. On 2 hits here for Baltimore. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Evan Longoria.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Steven Souza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Fouled back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In now, Clint Robinson. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and they can't run it down. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Pulled toward right center field. Trumbo on the run, and that retires the side. Nice job there by CC Sabathia, and he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rays. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Jeff Mathis started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8th.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting 9th.
Here's Manny Machado now, and he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. First delivery to him on the way, and that one stayed too low apparently. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Matt, talk about 2-out lightning. First 2 guys are retired. Next guy doubles, and then bam, a single to drive in a run. 2-out lightning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Souza is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. We'll go now to the top of the third. The O's lead this thing 2. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit out toward second. Jones ranging up the middle, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting 8th. Catcher, Kurt Casale.
Stepping in, Kurt Casale. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reyes onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in
The
for his
center
second
fielder,
at-bat, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
2 out with the man at first. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Ready on 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder, Adam Schoen.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1.
Now
and with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1, 2, 3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Smiley gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Mark Trumbo would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Christopher Luke. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Well, Matt, we watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Corey Dickerson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Not in time as he steals second. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The 0-2 once more from Sabathia. Left side. Machado is there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. Riding in once again, Evan Longoria comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run home run for Evan Longoria. Second home run early in the year as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
And another foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Clint Robinson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 11.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bonifacio backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. Grounded to third. Up with it is Longoria. He'll toss it the short way to Bonifacio, and that ends the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Shortstop, Jordy
Line toward center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Kurt Casale is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he must be living right, because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A man on third with 2 down. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Third baseman, Manny.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer is there. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 7.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Left field and deep. Luke going back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. Second home run early in the year as the Orioles move in front here 3-2.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, All you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Adam Jones stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Robinson is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Donald Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. This one's flared out toward left. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. 5 innings complete, and Baltimore has taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Luke. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Fouled straight back.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Hit hard but foul.
My goodness. There's another one. 7 foul balls in a row. You just don't see at bats like this.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
This is ridiculous. 8 in a row. That's the 8th one he's fouled off. This is a great at bat.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 4.
Ready once again, Evan Longoria. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're down 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Jose Bautista, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Mark Trumbo, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Tapped up the third base line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Matt Andrees
enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The catcher, number 9.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Jeff Mathis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
In there, 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And the now at the plate, Steven Souza. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Steven Souza.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Sabathia now with the 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
You definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again. Clint Robinson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. A little roller toward the hole. Jones gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Striding in once again, Jordy Mercer. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Again, a 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Rays. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
First baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Luke is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Third baseman number 13, Manny
Stepping in and
Machado.
ready for another shot, Manny Machado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bonifacio ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 7.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Reyes. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing grounder to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
How do you like that? A check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on a check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now a throw over, back in standing. Ready to deliver the 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. T.J. McFarland has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Kurt Casale. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Oh, but look here, the manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's Emilio Bonifacio now, as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, center fielder, Kevin.
Stepping
Kiermaier.
into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Now batting, Corey Dickerson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Another 2-2 offering. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Here's another 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Lifted the other way to left center. Gaddis on the move, but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that ends the inning. Danny Farquhar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Jose Bautista.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 out, nobody on. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, right fielder.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is low, ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ryan Mattis is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Turned on down the line on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Striding into the box, Clint Robinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. It's a solo home run for Evan Gattis. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And, gentlemen, one of the big keys for the Orioles this afternoon was the play of this man, Jose Reyes. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Brian Mattis.